Y'all, you ever see a train wreck happening in real time? One that's so chaotic you just can't look away? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving deep into one of the wildest stories in pop culture. One that started with a catchphrase and spiraled into a saga of money, betrayal, and one of the messiest feuds of the year.
So the audience are a bunch of hoes.
Yeah. Catch me outside, how about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside, how about that?
Catch you outside?
He ends up going to stay at a hotel for 2 weeks. And in these 2 weeks that he's gone, he meets Alabama.
This is the untold story of Bhad Bhabie, her rise, her fall, and her shocking comeback. And trust me, you won't believe where she's at now. It all started with 6 infamous words. Catch me outside, how about that? Danielle Bregoli, better known as Bhad Bhabie, accidentally turned into an overnight sensation after her disastrous 2016 appearance on Dr. Phil. At just 13 years old, she wasn't just a misbehaving teen on TV. She became an internet phenomenon. But instead of fading into the meme graveyard, Danielle took the unthinkable route. She turned her viral moment into a full-blown empire. She dropped her first single, These Ho, in 2017, and to everyone's shock, it actually charted. That little stunt landed her a major record deal with Atlantic Records, and suddenly, the Cash Me Outside girl was a legit rapper. She even had industry big names like Cardi B and Lil Yachty backing her up. But let's be real, nobody really believed she was gonna last in the game. I mean, this was the era of meme rap, and the industry was laughing at her. But she was laughing her way straight to the bank. She built an empire that went beyond music, beauty deals, endorsement contracts, and even a reality show. But while the world was busy debating whether she was a cultural phenomenon or just an industry plant, Danielle was stacking millions until things started getting real messy. The moment she stepped into the spotlight, Bhad Bhabie had a target on her back. The industry was side-eyeing her hard, calling her out for cultural appropriation, being a one-hit wonder, and basically faking her way into hip-hop. But what really made headlines? The never-ending drama. She had a full-on physical fight with Woah Vicky, went head-to-head with Ebro from Hot 97, and even had beef with Chanel West Coast. Like, girl was beefing with everybody. But the drama that shook the internet? When she got called out for how she was acting on OnlyFans, the second she turned 18, like literally the moment the clock struck midnight, Danielle launched her OnlyFans account, and in just 6 hours, she made over $1 million. But here's where it gets shady, because people started side-eyeing her fan base. The fact that grown men were waiting for a teenager to turn legal just to subscribe? Yeah, that was a whole conversation. Danielle herself admitted that she low-key found it weird, saying, should they be in jail? Yeah, but that didn't stop her from cashing out. In just 2 years, she reportedly made over $57 million, putting her on Forbes' top creators list. But while she was breaking records and making crazy money, behind the scenes, her personal life was falling apart. Just when things seemed to be going well, Danielle shocked the world when she revealed she had cancer in 2024. People were already speculating about her dramatic weight loss, but when she confirmed her diagnosis, the internet went silent. For the first time, it seemed like she was getting genuine support. But just as she was dealing with her health battle, another storm was brewing, this time in her love life. Danielle's boyfriend, Levon, was exposed for allegedly cheating on her with Alabama Barker. Yeah, Travis Barker's daughter. The whole situation turned into a full-blown social media war, with Danielle claiming that Alabama had been trying to get close to her for years before backstabbing her. And then, in true Bhad Bhabie fashion, she dropped a diss track, and y'all, she did not hold back. She straight up accused Alabama of messing with Tyga and Soulja Boy, and even claimed she got pregnant by one of them. The track went viral, and suddenly, Danielle wasn't just known for her Dr. Phil days, she was back in the rap game, and people were low-key giving her respect. But of course, Soulja Boy wasn't having it. He clapped back immediately, threatening to sue Danielle for defamation. Meanwhile, Alabama tried dropping her own diss track, but let's just say, it didn't hit the same. At this point, Danielle had fully transformed from a viral joke to a rap beef queen. And while people were debating if she was a marketing genius or just a mess, one thing was clear, she wasn't going anywhere. If you thought the Tyga, Soulja Boy, Alabama Barker drama was where things peaked, think again. Because after the diss tracks were dropped and the clapbacks were fired, Bhad Bhabie found herself in an even bigger storm. This time, one that had serious consequences. Alabama Barker wasn't done. She continued throwing shade on social media, hinting that she had dirt on Danielle that could end her career.
Me and Levon get back together after this 2 weeks. And I'm on Instagram. Me and E sitting in the bed, I'm on Instagram. And I click a picture of Alabama on the Explore page and I see it says follow. And I'm like, what? Alabama follow me? So I called Talon. And I'm like, did something happen between us and Bama? Like, I'm confused. So Talon's like, oh, I had heard something about her and Levon. But she was like, I didn't even think it was serious. I thought it was just made up, so I didn't even tell you. I didn't want to work you up.
And girl, let me tell you, the internet was eating it up. Fans were practically begging for more receipts, more drama, more chaos. But Danielle, she wasn't about to let anyone threaten her empire. Instead of backing down, she went on live, calling Alabama a desperate wannabe, accusing her of lying about their relationship and clout chasing off her name. And as if that wasn't enough, she doubled down on her diss track, announcing a sequel was coming. Yup, a part 2. But before she could even drop it, something insane happened. Turns out, Alabama wasn't bluffing. Just days after their feud hit its peak, a mysterious leaked recording surfaced online. Allegedly, it was a private phone call between Danielle and Levon, where Danielle could be heard admitting to paying certain influencers to trash Alabama online. And girl, when I tell you the internet exploded.
Show me where his car is. This hoe told me, show me where his car is. Go look at my, I posted the messages. Go look at my TikTok right now. The fuck? I'm so tired of this whole lying, and you just always want to talk about me. You ain't did one live where you ain't talked about me. I ain't talked about you in how many days? Bitch, I don't care no more. I'm with my man. I'm living my life. You ain't a thought in neither one of our minds. But I just keep seeing you talk about me. Like what? You been fucking all the rappers. Been fucking all the NFL players. I fucked like 3 rappers. 3. And what was my boyfriend? Like what? You been looking up to me. You gonna call me a fan? You gonna call me a fan of you? What do you do for me to be a fan of you? What do you do for me to want to copy you? Then you talking about blonde hair. You asked that man, should I dye my hair like Bama? Me and Levon laughed at that.
It was bad. Fans started turning against her, accusing her of being manipulative and taking things too far. Some even unsubscribed from her OnlyFans, while others called for her to be canceled entirely. And right when people thought things couldn't get worse, guess who stepped in? Travis Barker himself. That's right. Alabama's rock star dad decided to finally speak out, throwing shade at Danielle without even mentioning her name. In an Instagram story, he wrote, "Some people build careers off drama, some build legacies, choose wisely." Ooh, the shade. And it worked, because suddenly major brands started distancing themselves from Danielle. Within weeks, Danielle disappeared from social media. No tweets, no Instagram posts, nothing. People started speculating. Was she planning a rebrand? Was she scared? Was she finally over the drama? Turns out she was plotting, because when she finally returned, she came back with something nobody saw coming. After months of silence, Danielle came back stronger than ever, but this time, she wasn't rapping. She wasn't fighting. She wasn't throwing shade. She was launching her own business empire. Bhad Bhabie announced she was launching a multi-million-dollar beauty and lifestyle brand, stepping into Kylie Jenner territory. And here's the crazy parts. Despite all the drama, despite all the controversy, people bought in. Her first product line sold out in under an hour. She secured major collaborations, and suddenly, the girl who went viral for a Dr. Phil meme was being hailed as a marketing genius. And the biggest twist of all, she announced she's leaving music. She posted on Instagram, "I did what I needed to do in the industry. Now I'm building something bigger, something that's mine." So where does that leave Bhad Bhabie now? Well, in 2024 alone, she's battled cancer, fought her ex, and dragged Alabama Barker in one of the wildest hip-hop feuds of the year. And somehow, she's still standing. And here's the craziest part. Bhad Bhabie is now hinting at a major career shift. Rumors are flying that she's planning to launch her own record label, taking full control over her music and signing other artists. Could she actually be leveling up from controversy queen to business mogul? Despite all the drama, all the controversy, and all the haters, Danielle has outlasted almost everyone who doubted her. Whether she's a musical genius or just a PR mastermind, one thing's for sure. She knows how to stay relevant. So, what do y'all think? Is Bhad Bhabie a marketing mastermind? Or is she just lucky to still be here? Let me know in the comments below, because this story is far from over.